As the average cost of college in the United States soars, more young people are being drawn to skilled trades. It's part of a career rethink among Gen Z, who've been called the tool belt generation. Here's special correspondent Christopher Booker.
There's 7 different types of harnesses, right? So you're going to help him dress out.
The task is simple enough. Put on a safety harness, secure the ladder, and climb up.
Identify three items that you see up there.
This exercise is all part of an Introduction to Construction course at Westchester Community College. And for the students, it's a first step toward a career in the skilled trades. The certificate they get from completing this class opens the door to any trade they may be interested in.
You've got to start somewhere. And this program right here is the kind of thing that will get your foot in the door. They can build upon this and get into more specific training, plumbing, electrical, HVAC. How did you guys make out at the career fair?
Thomas Stewart, a retired steam fitter and member of New York's Local 21 Plumbers and Steam Fitters, has been an adjunct instructor with Westchester Community College for the past 7 years. Since COVID, he says the number of students walking into his course has increased substantially. And the rise is happening nationwide. According to the National Student Clearinghouse, the number of students in vocational-focused community college has risen by nearly 16% since 2020.
Somehow word must have gotten out, and I've known this for years, that there is a shortage of skilled tradesmen.
What's another name for a skilled tradesman? An engineer without a degree.
And I think the younger generation is realizing that they don't necessarily have to go to college to make good money. Skilled tradesmen in this country can make 6 figures. I'm taking it nice and easy.
Through Local 21, Stewart receives health care and retirement benefits. In its effort to keep its rosters filled, Local 21 offers apprenticeship programs to train young people and everything to do with pipes, from plumbing to sprinklers.
And when they're an apprentice, that's where you get to a scenario where you actually will be working and studying.
Earn as you learn. We like to say it like that because you can work your 8-hour shift during the day, and usually it's 2, sometimes 3 nights a week. You'll have to go to school.
When someone enters the apprenticeship program, do they receive benefits as well? Is that
Absolutely, right from the start.
so health care?
Yeah.
In the pension?
Yeah.
While the stories vary from student to student, some of the young people who come through Stewart's classroom are not coming right from high school.
Right after high school, I went into college at Penn State. I spent about 2 years there. I was studying data science and astrophysics. But eventually I dropped out during the pandemic.
After a bit of time at home, Carson Schrock found an entry-level position as a machinist.
Originally, they had me just doing some odd jobs around the shop, trying to find what my role would be. And eventually I got moved on to this 9-axis CNC machine.
An advanced manufacturing process, computer numeric control, or CNC, allows a machinist to create complex and complicated parts. Schrock spent the last year with Westchester Community College, working to earn a roster of CNC certifications.
So when you were in high school, was pursuit of a trade at all part of the conversation?
What is the difference between being skilled and being a professional? Being skilled means that you have a level of expertise in your chosen field, while being professional means that you operate in your field with a certain set of standards.
Not really, no. It was mostly about like what field of computer programming I would be in. Data science was close to what I wanted to do with the programming and making things, but I wanted to do something with my hands, something that left me with like a physical thing.
While Schrock came to the trades after 2 years in college, Stewart says the renewed interest has made its way to high school as well.
So in our department, it was a concerted effort.
Sarah Hall is an assistant principal of White Plains High School in White Plains, New York.
We've been bringing in local tradesmen. We had Local 3 in, we had our sheet metal workers in. We're trying to bring them in so we as adults can learn more about the trades so that we can better inform our kids on what their options are.
Has the school started to offer more by way of what would be historically called vocational technology classes?
Yeah, so we're going to start demolition on our 75 acres, and we're building a career and technical building.
Wow, so you guys are really all in.
So we're excited, yes, yes.
What about the conversation with parents? Has that changed?
Parents are open, but there are times where we have to have tough conversations with those parents and say, you know what, this might not be the path that you thought you would want for your child, but they're going to be successful no matter what they do. We just need to support them in getting there. But I do think that parents' perspective is going to start changing as society changes, right? I think that's important about having these conversations, is we need to demystify the trades.
In 2023, Hall says 11% of White Plains graduates either went into the military or into a trade. Last year, it was 13%.
Your top tier college is over 90 grand a year. Kids are starting to look at that. And society says you have to go to college to be successful. What we're trying to say is that's not always 100% accurate. Having a college degree does help you financially. However, money doesn't equal happiness.
Money not only does not provide happiness, it also does not provide a sense of purpose and satisfaction in being able to create and to share.
With reports that the U.S. construction industry alone will need to attract over 450,000 workers to meet industry demand this year, many in Gen Z may well be able to find out if Harris is correct. For PBS News Weekend in Westchester, New York, I'm Christopher Booker.
That's another way.